Welcome back. I'm in the way of the lights, but there's not much I can do. I think there needs to be better positioning. Anyways, Leos, we're doing who's coming in next? I want to dress up for Halloween, but all of the things that I have available are like masks. So I obviously can't do masks, so we'll see if I figure something out. If not, I'm just gonna wear my cute little bows. Um, that whatever. We'll see what happens. Um, yeah, I love Halloween, but I can't seem to. I don't know if it's your guys' energy because I know that before I do a reading, I get into the energy of the sign I'm doing. So it could be your energy, but it could also be my energy. I just feel really exhausted, and I like to plan things, but honestly, my plans, like 99.9% of the time, never go to plan. They never go the way I want them to. So, um, and it's only because, um, the autoimmune conditions. Um, I'm gonna take this because I don't know why it's calling me. Because it's saying door to personal healing and happiness, but I'm not ready for the next one. So if something else comes out, I'm just exhausted. I don't know if this is you guys. I'm not sleeping well. Um, yeah, I can't fall asleep before 4, and then like if I don't sleep until like at least 2, which I have not, I'm so exhausted. I'm exhausted, and I can't seem to get my energy up. So, also, uh, the weather dropped again. It went from like 60s to like 28 last night. So my body tends to take a couple days to process, to adjust, and so because of autoimmune conditions. So if I seem a little bit low, um, I am fully present. I feel tired. But if this is your guys' energy, as soon as I start getting into the energy and giving the message, it'll go away. So let's see what's going on. You guys got door to personal healing and happiness. So we're doing who's coming in next. And then you got financial constraints. And then you got strategy. Hmm. This is Leo. And then woman holding a coin. Okay, Leos. Immediately I am getting that somebody is coming in. Um, I feel like you guys are starting to move into a place of where you're healing, where you're happy, where you're healthy. I feel like this exhaustion is really just the universe basically telling you, right now we're needing you to rest because you're about to be really busy. And there's a lot of things being basically updated. Basically like a programming updated, right? And whenever you put something like a program into an update to update, remember it takes that time where it's like you can't do anything. It's just like that bar that's like uploading, uploading, uploading. It's almost like that's in the space that you're in, right? I do also feel for some of you guys, I am getting two messages, actually, not several. I am getting that somebody sees you as their door to personal happiness and healing. I feel like somebody sees you as the answer to their prayers. Right now, they could be having financial constraints. They could be having money problems. Um, and 3 plus, it's 13. So 1 plus 3 is 4, which is giving home. So they could even like be like not have a stable place to stay. And with strategy here, it's giving like making a plan. But when I get strategy, for me, strategy is very much manipulation. Obviously, if you're let's say dealing with chess, you're playing chess with someone, you have a strategy, right? That's different. But you don't need a strategy when you're dealing with somebody that you love and you care about. Really, the strategy is, I'm just going to be authentic and transparent, and that's it. That it doesn't require um strategy. I feel like when you try to add in um like maneuvering, it's more of like a manipulation, because you're not coming in directly, you're coming in sideways. It's giving like, oh, I bumped into you, I didn't know you would be here, or oh, I found your number and I was just thinking about you. Not, I've been thinking about you for 6 months constantly, and I've been stalking your page, and I finally got up the nerves to, message you. Sorry, let me turn off my cell phone. Okay. um right? That's what I get. A strategy is when you're going to war, right? You're making a strategy that I'm going to come in this way and I'm going to come in that way. That's not really a way to be. Now, again, this could be, I'm getting two stories. This could be you guys um going into your personal healing and happiness. There has been some financial constraints right now, but I feel like you guys are putting up a strategy to get out of these financial constraints. But really, I am getting it because with the woman holding a coin and the man holding a heart at the bottom, I do feel like this is somebody that's coming in. And then we got action. We got action. Okay. Um, this could be also somebody, like, we don't have to take it all that way. It could be, somebody you're finding, this is gonna be somebody that's gonna come in and is going to, help you finish healing that last little bit that you need. Like I always say, we can only heal so much on our own, and then we require outside sources, other people, going out, even traveling, that kind of thing. Like, we require outside sources to be able to finish healing the things that we can't finish healing on our own. Okay, let's start going deeper. I'm going to use Supernatural. You know what? No, I'm going to use Beetlejuice. Okay, yeah, strength. Strength. You guys have been very strong for a really long time. I just heard that song from Mary J. Blige. Too strong for too long, and I can't live without you, baby. 'Cause I've been too strong for too long. I don't even know if that's how the song goes, but that's what I'm getting. Um, you've been holding on. There's been a lot that's happened, and I feel like you've had to use your strength to basically hold on and not allow yourself to be pulled down to a very dark space. I feel like you guys have gone down to darker realms, but I feel like you've been able to pull yourself out of that. But because of that, um, it's actually allowed you, like, it's built up your resistance, it's built up your stamina, it's built up your strength, to keep on taking the things that are going on. And I feel like it was because, you were, I'm seeing just somebody cleaning up your mess. But when I hear clean up your mess, I'm thinking almost like, okay, so what I'm seeing is, I don't know if you guys have ever been depressed, right? Um, and your house is just like a hot mess. It's a hot mess. You don't have the energy. You don't have the want. You don't have the motivation. You just don't give a shit. The house is a mess, right? It's just not, because remember, your inside is always matching your outside. So the outside is gonna match how you feel on the inside. So and I feel like right now you're cleaning the mess. I feel like the more you clean in the inside, you're matching that to your outside, right? And that's kind of like with everything. Like, I'm just seeing somebody clean up the house after, like, having gone through a deep dark depression. But what you don't realize is that you're cleaning up the inside as well. it's helping to clean up both, right? Because you've been strong for a really long time. Um, a really long time, and through some bullshit is what I'm hearing. What else? Tell me more about the next person coming in. Your energy is very slow, just very sluggish, like I said. With the Three of Wands, yeah, it feels like you've been it's coming in. Like there's movement, there's coming in the High Priestess, and you now see the truth about heartbreak. And I feel like some of you guys didn't realize how hard certain things, and I don't feel like it was it seems like it's one thing, but it really was an accumulation of shit that you were healing, right? It was almost like one person hit that nerve, but that nerve reverberated not only to your childhood, to past lives, and so you were healing some things. And I do feel like some of you guys were actually like in a depression. But I think you were aware, or at least to a certain extent, or at least to some of you guys were aware that you were healing and you were releasing, right? But I do feel like for a lot of people, they would have seen that as depression. I don't feel like you guys were just sitting there depressed. I don't know the differences. I know that when I go through bouts of depression, I know that I'm releasing energy. I don't know if that's the same thing for everyone else. I just know that for me, it goes hand in hand. So I don't actually call it like depression. It's more like, oh, okay, the energy, we're going back down. Like we're going back in and we're purging, right? That's how I see it. But just because I understand the way that I'm healing and the way that I heal and that kind of thing, right? Um, I'm hearing. I know that when you're having a hard time with depression, a lot of times you don't really want to like do things or even like take showers. Like honestly, I am hearing if you can even just like if it's not like a full a full bath, which we know for girls especially. I took a full bath today. Well, not even I didn't even take a full bath. A full bath for women is like the shaving and the hair and the all of it, all of it. And you're like exhausted. You could like I need a break. I did wash my hair though, and you know I just didn't do the 100. I did like the 80. Anyway, yeah, but the sun, look, the sun is coming out for you. It feels like even though for you guys maybe during the summer, it felt reversed. You know how some people get seasonal depression, and but it felt like for you guys in the summer, you guys were more depressed and things were a lot harder. It feels like with the winter coming, you guys are actually like having the sun. It's strange. It's almost like the cold is coming, but it's almost like you're a different kind of animal. You're a different kind of breed. Yeah, with the Three of Swords here, you're realizing like, you know what, this isn't me. This is still heartbreak. This is still pain that I was dealing with. And so we're going to move on from this, right? Because you can see exactly what's going on with the High Priestess and the Three of Swords. I do feel though, see, I was trying to change the dynamic of the reading, and all of a sudden I couldn't understand what I was seeing. So that's a problem. I shouldn't do that. Let's keep going. Tell me more about. We want to know about the next person coming in. I think they have to kind of just go through with you what you've been going through so you can understand what's coming in. Because I do feel like for some of you guys, there is somebody that's coming in with strategy. And because you are getting out of, It's almost like it's a three-part story, and I almost want to like I wanted to skip the middle part and go straight to the last part, which explores your person. But as soon as I tried to do that, I could not read my cards, so they were like, "No, we're not gonna skip this part." Yeah, with the Four of Wands in reverse, it felt like every situation that you had been in, um, it just never worked out. Some of you guys might even be divorced. Some of you guys might be coming out of a divorce. Um, and this actually puts you into a poverty mindset because there was a lot of strategy that went on here. And again, I'm just hearing manipulation, you know, just a lot of bullshit stuff with the Four of Pentacles. Maybe you had to sell your house. Maybe like that, what I said. What did I say? Maybe this person had to go through a divorce. Maybe this person is going through a divorce and they had to lose their home. You're holding on to what you can, or this person is holding on to what they can, because they had to go through something where they were being taught a lesson and they chose incorrectly, or you guys did, right? And they've lost their home. They're having to sell their home. They were put out of their home, and now they're trying to hold on to whatever they can. Yeah, with the Three of Cups, needing help from outside, wanting to come together. Okay, now it's starting to switch. One more. The Devil. The Devil on strategy. I feel like, and judgment. I feel like this is somebody that's actually coming back from your past. Or this could be, no. Yeah, clarifying strategy is the Devil. And then we have judgment at the bottom of the card. Yeah, Leos, for some of you guys, I feel like this might be somebody from the past, but this is somebody that you're finding your healing and happiness after something that you've healed and you're starting to finally come back to yourself. I feel like this person put you in a state of depression. And so, okay, so this is what I was getting. I was getting a lot of mirroring. And so I don't know if you guys noticed that I was like, this could be you or this could be them. I feel like what they put you through, they're now going through. And so that's why it's coming up as mirroring. So now they're trying to hold on, they're trying to have strength. It feels like this is exactly what you guys went through. With the Three of Wands, they're waiting for their ships to come in. And with the High Priestess, they're trying to use their intuition to heal this, right? But this was a heartbreak that they broke. It's almost like they broke up a happy family or something that could have been very, very good. This could have even been a marriage for some of you guys. But with the Devil here, I feel like they're not coming in correct. They're using strategy. They're trying to come in and say they're different, but they're not. They're just using a different tactic to try to come in and basically play you. This person is going through financial issues, but I think they put you through financial issues. I feel like you were probably doing decently for yourself, and when they came in, it all went to shit, right? And so they're trying to do a different strategy now with judgment. I feel like you've called judgment. I feel like you're getting back. You're getting back on your money. Your money's starting to get better. Your life is starting to pick up again. It's starting to come together. And this person is gonna come in talking about, oh, I give you my heart, but I don't see that. I don't see that with the devil. And you're holding the pentacle. It's not, you know what I mean? Like it's not even a good match. One person has a heart, one person has a pentacle. Let's see. Let's keep going. Yeah, with the Eight of Pentacles. This person is wanting to work with you. This one person is wanting to grow with you. This person is wanting to build something together with you. And you've been working really hard. You've been working so hard at getting your life back together and actually trying to release like things that you know that weren't true, and not even from just this person. I'm telling you, it's going back way back to like childhood. Tell me more, please. Judgment again. And this came out on the devil. Again, judgment. You're calling judgment. And the hermit. This person has not healed. This person has not healed. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. You're calling judgment. You have judgment here. And you have judgment on the other deck. On top of the devil. I feel like this person was also very judgmental of you. And was judgmental of just everything about you. And I'm just hearing somebody like gossip and talk shit behind your back. This person doesn't know or think you don't know everything that they've done. But with the High Priestess here, you see things clearly. And it broke your heart. Not the for some of you guys, it broke your heart because you still cared about them. For others, it broke your heart because you're like, how can somebody be so callous, so literally a piece of shit? How can somebody be such a piece of shit, right? Yeah. How can somebody be that way? And for some of you guys, I really feel like you might just not give a fuck, honestly. You're just like, I really don't care as long as this person's the fuck out of my face and out of my life, right? All right, tell me about this person that's coming in. You are judged, obsessed. This person's obsessed with you. Thank you, honey. I got coffee. Thank you. I got coffee because I'm like, the bottom I got incompatible, but I don't pull those out. Give me Pinky real quick. You guys want to see Pinky? Oh, the Pinky. Oh, the Pinky. Say hi, Pinky. He's like, no, Mom. Okay, bye. Thank you. Got no spark at the bottom. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Crush, I can't help but smile every time I think of you. Let's see. Judgment. This could also be, let's keep going. Tell me more about this person. Whoa. Boundaries required. This person, and it came out sideways. So I feel like this person doesn't respect boundaries. And then you got jealousy. And it says, I get jealous because I'm struggling with my own insecurities. This person might try to come in and with the devil here, they could either have addictions and they could also try to come in and use, look at this. Oh my gosh. You got unstable. I'll be honest, I'm kind of a mess. And then catfish, I'm not really who I say I am. Yeah. using you. Maybe I have ulterior motives. Do you think I might be taking advantage of you? Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles here, with the woman holding a coin, it's giving like Dirty John. It's giving Dirty John. So let's get one more and then we're going to leave it there. Spiritual. So this could be somebody that's a karmic. It could be a soulmate, but I feel like when you have to go through lessons like this, spiritual is karmic. It's a karmic connection. It means it's a very strong connection, and then communication, and it came out sideways too. And it says, I'm grateful for the way we listen to each other without judgment. I feel like you listen to this person without judgment. I don't feel like this person listens to you without judgment. To be honest with you. Hook up. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Leos, use your intuition. If this is somebody that you really like, or you want to, and you've already been around this, or this is giving like repeat vibes, you know what you have to do. If there's something you have to repeat, then by all means do what you have to do. No judgment here. This is just a little bit of a warning. This is not somebody that's I don't feel like they're there just because they like you or love you, or right. So just be careful and use your discernment. But I think like you see clearly with the High Priestess there. Okay. All right, Leos. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you guys soon. Bye.